The early morning sun filtered through the sheer curtains, casting a golden glow, over the bedroom. Jungkook stared, blinking away the remnants of sleep. He turned to his side, a tender smile forming on his lips, as he watched Wine sleep peacefully beside him. Her hand resting protectively over her growing belly. He reached out, brushing a stray lock of hair from her face. His touch felt light. She looked so peaceful, so beautiful. He leaned in, his lips barely grazing her forehead as he whispered softly. Jungkook, good morning, my love. Vine stirred, her eyelids fluttering open slowly. She met his gaze, a sleepy smile spreading across her face as he reached out to him, her fingers brushing against his cheek. Vine, morning, Jungkook. He kissed her forehead, his lips lingering for a moment longer, savoring the softness of her skin. Jungkook, how are you feeling today? She sighed, stretching slightly before settling back against the pillows. Vine, a little tired, but it's nothing new. Jungkook, you need to rest more. Let me take care of everything. He gently pulled the covers back, helping her sit up slowly. Her movements were slow and deliberate, the weight of her pregnancy making her, even the slightest movements, a bit more challenging. Jungkook rose from the bed, moving with purpose as he headed to the kitchen. He had taken to the waking up early, preparing breakfast and ensuring Wine had everything she needed. His dedication was unwavering, and his love for her was evident in every gesture. He brought the breakfast to the bedroom, carefully placing it on her lap. Wine looked at the spread, her eyes filling with appreciation and love. Wine, you didn't have to go to all the trouble, Jungkook. Jungkook, it's no trouble at all. I want to make sure you and our baby are well taken care of. She smiled, her heart swelling with emotion as she took a bite of her eggs. The love and care he put into everything he did for her was overwhelming at times, but it also made her feel incredibly cherished. Jungkook, I was thinking we could go for a walk later. Maybe by the lake. The weather is perfect today. Vine nodded, her eyes brightening at the thought. Vine, that sounds wonderful. I love that. After breakfast, Jungkook helped her out of bed, wrapping his arm around her waist as they moved to the living room. They settled on the couch, Vine resting her head on his shoulder. He turned on some soft music, the gentle melodies filling the room. Jungkook, I've been thinking a lot about our future. All the things we're going to do together as a family. Vine, like what? Jungkook's eyes sparkled with excitement as he spoke. Jungkook, like taking our baby to the park, having family picnics, and watching them grow up. I want to be there for every moment, every milestone. His excitement was infectious, and she found herself daydreaming about the future they were building together. Days turned into weeks, and Jungkook's care and attention towards Wine only grew. He was always there, anticipating her needs, making sure she was comfortable and happy. While Wine appreciated his efforts, a seed of doubt began to grow in her heart. She often found herself wondering if his affection was truly for her or just for the baby she carried. One evening, Jungkook sat at one end, massaging Wine's swollen feet, his touch gentle and soothing. She leaned back against the cushions, her eyes closed, enjoying the moment but feeling a twinge of insecurity gnawing at her heart. The baby kicked, and she placed a hand on her belly, smiling softly. Jungkook's eyes lit up at the movement, and he leaned in closer. Jungkook, did you feel that? A little one is getting stronger every day. White nodded, her smile fluttering slightly as she looked at him. Wine, yes, I did. It's amazing. She paused, biting her lip as she gathered her thoughts. She didn't want to ruin the moment, but the doubt had been building inside her for weeks. Jungkook, can I ask you something? He looked up, his hands pausing their gentle massage. Jungkook, of course, love. You can ask me anything. Wine took a deep breath, her voice barely above a whisper. Wine, I just, I feel like maybe you're only doing all this because of the baby. What if, what if you don't love me the same way anymore? Jungkook's hand stilled, and for a moment he took her hands in his touch warm and reassuring. Jungkook, Wine, how could you think that? I love you more than anything in this world. The baby is a part of you, of us, but my love for you hasn't changed. It's only grown together. Wine, but you're always so focused on the baby. I'm scared that once the baby is here, you'll forget about me. Jungkook's expression softened, his thumb gently brushing away a tear that had slipped down her cheek. Jungkook, oh fine, I'm so sorry if I made you feel that way. I never meant to. You're my everything. You're the love of my life. The baby is a beautiful addition to that love, but you'll always be my priority. He pulled her into his arms, holding her tightly. She felt the steady beat of his heart, and her fears began to melt away. His words filled with love and conviction, wrapped around her like a warm embrace. Wine, it's so wrong. I'm so sorry. I've been telling myself that a lot, that it's not true, but I can't help it. Sometimes I feel this strong urge to find things that distress me. Jungkook, love, what you are going through is a difficult stage. When you became pregnant, I consulted a few experts. They let me know about pregnancy depression, severe mood swings. There's even a study about women hitting their own husbands. Jungkook was kind of ready for that too. He joked and she sighed, further snuggling in his embrace. Wine. I never felt that, maybe because my husband has been so sporting all along. Jungkook, and no matter what happens, you'll find me behind you, supporting you, always. He kissed her forehead, his lips lingering, as if to seal his promise. Wine felt so much better hearing that. As she closed her eyes, listening to the rhythm of his heartbeat, that took all of her insecurities away and made her feel loved and special.